Welcome back to Monora's Marketing. Today we're going to be going over Instagram's algorithm. The other day we posted a video that briefly touched base on different algorithms when it comes to, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, all those things. This is going to be kind of a longer video, so it might be broken up to different parts. The reason that social media marketing is so beneficial is because it helps you expand your brand reach. So this is a lot different than SEO. SEO helps you rank on Google and other search engines, which usually has a higher conversion rate, but the better people know your brand, the more trustworthy it seems to be or it comes across. So, social media platforms provide a vast audience that allow businesses to reach a wider demographic than traditional marketing. So, this isn't just people looking for you. This means that they would be throwing you on people's For You pages and other things like that to help you get more exposure. It also helps you build customer relationships. So this kind of fosters a sense of community around your brand. If you're posting, you're engaging with your customers, answering questions and stuff like that, that helps you, come off as a business that cares about customers and potential customers. It also drives traffic and sales to your website because a lot of times, people will buy ads on social media or they will post and advertise a new, blog that they posted or video or whatever it may be. And then a lot of times you can put a button on there that sends them to your page, to your web page. It's a lot more cost effective than traditional advertising. So social media marketing is often a more affordable solution. So it makes it more accessible for businesses of smaller sizes as well as big. It also produces actionable data. So social media marketing tools, you'll go to your, Instagram or whatever social media platform you're marketing on, and you have a dashboard. So these tools offer valuable data like analytics that help marketers understand their audience, help you track campaigns, and also refine strategies. So what posts are ranking higher? What posts are getting the most interactions? How can we create more content like this? So Instagram's marketing differs a little bit because it's a visual storyteller. It has, higher engagement rates than maybe some other platforms like Facebook. It has a stronger discovery engine, so the For You pages are a lot more customized than Facebook would be, or YouTube. Influencer marketing hub. So Instagram's a really big platform for influencers, and then commerce friendly. So Instagram has integrated shopping features that allow a lot of users to discover products and make purchases directly from the app, creating a more, seamless path for discovery, to your conversions. So Instagram's algorithm goal is personalizing the user's feed, prioritizing relationships, rewarding authentic and high quality content, and showcasing new and trending content. This is going to help keep your users on the platform just as long as possible and helps deliver a more personalized and engaging experience. So when it comes to understanding algorithm or Instagram's algorithm, it's continuously changing to keep users engaged, like we just mentioned. So constantly updating, if you go and like 10, 20 different posts, save a couple different posts, comment on some other posts, you're going to see more of that content in your feed. I know that I watch a lot of cooking videos. Lately, I've been looking at fall decor, so a lot of my For You page has been fall decor. So it's just constantly, evolving. So this guide provides clear and concise overview because this is, we're going to be posting a blog about this on how the Instagram algorithm works. And we've, kind of built it based on different things that we've read from trusted sources that we continuously study to stay on top of trends, and also improve, our marketing strategies for our customers. So this would be, Instagram's creator blogs. They have a lot of different good advice and insights on this page, but you also have, Hootsuite blogs and other industry blogs. So the truth about Instagram's algorithm is that it's not just one algorithm. They have multiple different ones for different parts of the app. So you're going to be wanting to think about, reels versus posts versus stories, all those different things. Each algorithm uses signals. So this is, data points that predict what the content user really enjoys. Are they liking different, stories? Are they liking different posts? Are they saving different posts? Are they commenting on this type of post more than others? So, if you interact with more reels than you do static posts, they will typically show you more reels on your feed, on your For You page. If you interact with carousels the most, you sit there and spend a good time swiping through them, commenting, liking, saving it for later, they'll show you more of those. So the more users engage with content, the more type of content they will see. The more of that type of content. Like I just said, I've been liking fall posts and stuff more lately, and so I've been seeing that a lot more than my usual cooking and baking posts. So when it comes to how the feed works, or algorithm for feed works, feed algorithm ranks content and videos. Videos, photos, static, carousels, those types of things, based on the likelihood of your chances of interacting with that post. So they're going to look at what are other posts that you've liked, other posts you've commented on, saved, and what are these posts by the same author that you follow or the same account that you follow, or is this something similar? So if you follow Nara Smith, they might, send you other Chad Wife content. If you follow certain meme pages, they might, you know, send you other meme pages that are more similar to that page. So they also consider factors like, your activity, the post, the form of post that it is, and interacting with similar content. So you might not see everything that people that you follow post, but they will definitely throw you, if you usually interact with a lot of their reels, they'll throw you more of reels from that specific account or accounts like it. So a lot of times they're going to look at you're interacting with certain content, and then this other user is also interacting with the same content just as much or more. And so they'll send you things that they're interested in or people that they're following. They're also going to prioritize your favorites list and people that you interact with. Like, who do you message most on Instagram? Who do you like their stories? Stuff like that. Which brings us to our next point, which is how stories, the algorithm for stories works. So, stories are ranked based on how often you open, reply, and engage with a user's specific story. So, if these are people that you know and they're posting their dogs and you're continuously messaging them and like, oh, your dog's so cute, they're going to keep putting those stories first. That person's story is going to be the first on your lineup. They'll have pretty much everyone's stories up there, but they're going to prioritize it based on who do you interact with the most. So algorithm again personalizes close relationships between the users and the creators. All right, and so when it comes to how the reels and algorithms work, reels algorithms is a discovery engine designed to help users find new creators. So, like I said, it's going to be similar to other creators that you follow, like interact with, and same thing for if your top 3 friends on Instagram like the same things that you do, and you guys send the same type of memes back and forth, a lot of times they're going to show you the content that your friends are also seeing or people that they're following that you may not be following. It also prioritizes new and authentic content. So if it's something that you might be interested in, but you haven't really seen before, there's a lot of trends where people, post things to the same song or do the same dance, things like that. But a lot of times when people give that personalized touch of, oh, we're going to sit down and tell a story that hasn't been heard before, they can also rank that as a little bit higher. It also heavily weighs watch time and how often a reel is shared. So you might see reels that have this is the concept of going viral. So reels that have more watch time and more interactions, more shares, things like that. And because this video is so long, we're gonna cut it here, and then I will go ahead and finish it up in the next video.